While my style of cooking can be very global, I definitely am a purist. I'd like to see the ingredients shine for what it is, for where it came from, which in this case, potatoes are perfect for the complexity in their flavor, their versatility in their use. So in the approach to some of the dishes here was to use them in a very clean and straightforward manner so that they're still the focus of the dish, maybe having some meat as garnish in occasional plates, but with the potatoes focused. This is charcoal roasted smashed patatas bravas, saffron poached octopus, and aiolis. While I wanted to use dishes and explore recipes that might have been lighter, I wanted to also look at replacing meat with the potato as the center of the plate as the main focus. This is a potato ricotta with a sticky spicy glaze, daikon and turnip pickles, and cherry blossom salt. For the ricotta, I took some russet potatoes, grilled them over binchikon charcoal, put this glaze on it, and then put them on the grill again just to caramelize the glaze. So while the flavor elements here are that of a very traditional Japanese curry, the approach is very untraditional. Instead of a potato croquette, the potato croquette here was made by using layers of dehydrated potato. The crust, instead of just being a straightforward panko, has some dehydrated potato flake in it. The dehydrated potato flake added a crunchiness to the outside, similar to a panko, with a little bit more crunchiness. This is a Hasselback French onion potato poutine made with a really beautiful purple potato. Over the top, I added a light bechamel sauce, put some really beautiful Taleggio cheese on top and torched it. And then some really deeply caramelized onions in the style of a French onion soup. Underneath the Hasselback are sous vide marbled potatoes and duck fat and butter. This dish is a take on a traditional pasta bolognese. We replaced the pasta this time by using an English-style roasted potato, but where we went a little bit differently on this is use some of the dehydrated potato flakes in lieu of the semolina that would be in traditional English roasted potato, and then put bolognese sauce on top of that with some roasted shallots and rosemary and sel de gran. This is a take on a shakshuka. Where we went different with this is after putting garbanzos in the tomato sauce, adding in some roasted potatoes and some chili marinated goat cheese, baking that off with poached eggs. I used dehydrated potato flakes in the flatbread to control the moisture content. Pierogi can be a very heavy dish here. It's a little bit lighter with pea tendrils at the base. The pierogi was filled using frozen potatoes. Outside on the dish is a rose-colored fingerling potato, mustard and cherry braised cabbage, just a bit of creme fraiche, and then some pickled radish for punch. This is a very straightforward looking dish. It's a potato salad with a soft egg and leek ash, but potato salad can be very complex. This one we use really beautiful yellow potatoes and then just put a poached egg on top, the leek ash, and then for spice and for flavor, a little bit of aonori or dried seaweed. So this is a potato udon with potato mochi, shisho leaf, bean sprouts, spring onions, crispy garlic, and togarashi. It looks very traditional in the presentation. The udon noodles are made using russet potatoes. The mochi was made using frozen potatoes, and then put a little bit of the peels into the actual ramen broth. To sort of prove the versatility of the potato, I wanted to make a take on an Indian table with 5 different curries, 5 different chutneys, 2 different breads, all potato based. I made the tandoori potato kebab with really beautiful fingerling potatoes, marinated them in yogurt and tandoori spices, grilled them over high heat, and then made 5 different curries, all with different potatoes and different presentations. Overall, it was amazing to show the potatoes' versatility and how it can be the center of the plate and not just a side.